So, back in last year, whoa, I really need to find a way to go through my video topics list faster. Someone in the LowSpecGamer subreddit asked if LOD Bias will work to reduce the graphics of Fortnite. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, or you're asking why the game looks like this, welcome to the LowSpecGamer, the channel where I find ways of reducing graphics to their lowest and push low-end hardware to its limits. For this specific case, there are tools that allow you to modify driver parameters to force the game to graphics under what is usually allowed. After all, if you have ever been stuck gaming on a low-end PC, you will know that we all want to get the best out of our limited budget, which is a great segue into this video's sponsor, PlayBig. PlayBig is a service that allows you to earn ad-supported monetary rewards just for playing compatible games such as Fortnite. The value proposition here is very simple. You install the program, create an account, navigate to the game that you're going to play, such as Fortnite, and pick a challenge to get coins, like being one of the top players in solo. You then watch an ad, start your game while the app monitors your performance, and when the match is over, the app tallies your result. This way, over several games, you can accumulate coins that you can soon exchange for in-game items, Steam credit, or straight up change for money if you so desired. So if you want to get more value from your games, give them a try in the link in the description, and thanks to them for sponsoring this video. So in order to modify driver parameters, we're going to need some tools. For Nvidia, this is the Nvidia Inspector, link in the description, and for other GPUs, tools such as Hyalga Boost and Radeon Mod only work for DirectX 9, which means games like Fortnite are out of reach. Let me know if I'm wrong about this, I would love to be wrong. You might be familiar with Nvidia Inspector if you have seen some of my previous videos. Since we're limited to Nvidia, I wanted to try the game on this guy. This is a GT710. This GPU was released in 2016. At that point, Nvidia was already deep into the 900 series and they released a 700 series GPU? Oh, this lineup is never going to stop confusing me. So this guy was introduced as a cheap, low-end GPU to compete with integrated graphics. There are tons of variations of this card that can be both new, all over the place. It is a really common GPU. Among those variations is this passively cooled one, and I will never get over how weird it is to have a completely silent GPU. Right, after installing the GPU and Nvidia Inspector, you can get into the driver details over here, then enter the Fortnite profile, the one assigned to the Fortnite executable. To increase performance, you can adjust parameters such as maximum pre-render frames to 2 and power management to maximum performance. But if you want to go into a bit of an adventure, you can enable changing the LOD bias of the textures. To do this, you need to make sure that anti-aliasing super sampling is set to replay mode all, and then change the LOD bias parameter. The higher the number, the lower you will force them. The lowest parameter initially allowed by the program is 3. Going on that low of a level has dramatic effects on the game. Every block on the map is rendered, well, as a block from a distance, which yes, does look a bit Minecraft-like. Every texture is significantly washed out, the trees lack any sort of detail, and some objects do not render on its boundaries correctly, meaning that all terrain, in practice, continues to be in the same location, but sometimes it will seem that you are sinking in the ground. You might want to go a bit higher. Let's ignore that impulse and go lower. Yes, lower. The lowest value I have found is this hexadecimal, which you can copy from the description. As for the effects this has, well... Oh no, no, we have gone too far. This is a solidly coded game. Oh no, what is going on? I'm really scared and confused. I have no idea. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Alrighty then. After you get... well, the map's completely unusable. Yeah, well, that pulled me out of my misery. As entertaining as this might be, I highly suggest you do not do this, as it does not only borders on what is accidental cheating, but also makes the game very difficult to play while the performance benefits plateaued long ago. Well, at least you got a kick out of it. Thank you to Play Big for sponsoring this video idea, and for the patrons for their constant support.